What's up guys, my name is Ben and today I'm going to be showing you my two fish tanks. Right behind me we have my guppy breeding tank. This is a 15-gallon tank. It has about 15 baby guppies and then 4 regular guppies, excuse me, 3 just fancy guppies and a baby molly, wherever he went. That's the moth. There's the baby molly, and then there's one of the adult males right there, and the other one is hiding somewhere. But as you can see, there are a bunch of little baby mollies in here. Not mollies, guppies. I'm sorry about that. And for substrate, this is actually just clay sand. Takes a while to clean out, and then plants, we have a bunch of Java fern, and I start off as little clippings and then they grow into large plants like that. And these are just rocks I found in my yard. These little rocks right here, this big rock, and then these rocks are right here. Filtration, there is an AquaClear 20. These are really awesome filters. They've got so much space for and different types of media you can use to keep your fish tank healthy, and a super powerful pump as well. The water level on this tank is a bit low, and that's because the light right here is actually a bit too powerful for a tank such as a 15-gallon or anything I'd say like under 20 gallons. So I lower the water level to keep algae from growing as fast, and I'm so far just on a regular schedule with lighting. No algae problems in this tank. Super excited about that. Good thing is also is because the plant's helping that, but also helping that is a slow water level and the flow from the filter. And a fun thing, the guppies actually, even though baby ones, they like to go and try to swim up the stream, so that's pretty fun to watch them. For food for these guys, I just use Aquarium Betta food, and the reason I use Betta food is because the pellets are a lot smaller than the, I guess what you call standard. So the pellets are way smaller. You can see that. So the adult guppies, it's easier to eat for them, and I just crush up little little bites for the baby guppies, and they eat that just fine. And then once a week, I also give them not once a week, once a day. I mean, I give them frozen brine shrimp, to help in the they're growing all these little baby guppies, and that one little rotten baby molly. That guy's really funny. He thinks he's a guppy. But yeah, so I really like this tank. Really successful fish tank. And then where the top of this dresser ends begins the top of my 20-gallon long aquarium. And this aquarium has a lot more going on. You can see there's a ton more plants and a lot more fish. Substrate, this is aquarium sand mixed with gravel, but I just eventually will get just all sand, so I'm just gonna layer this gravel with sand. Filtration, we have an AquaClear 30. Now the AquaClear 20 that is on my guppy breeding tank was actually on this tank too, but I decided whenever I wanted to start this tank, I would just go ahead, since I was already cycled, that filter was already cycled, I could just use the filter, since I had 2 on here, and go ahead and put it onto the guppy tank to cycle it instantly. And it worked out but I will eventually get either another AquaClear 20 or an upgraded AquaClear 30 so I can have 2 filters back on a tank, because more filtration never hurts, and it's actually better to have more filtration, keep things healthier, and you can add more fish, which is kind of what happened with this tank. For plants, we've got, just Java fern, and all this Java fern on the driftwood, by the way, I got some driftwood, came from this plant right here, and it was a lot smaller. So this, my experience with driftwood is it's super fast growing, is really healthy all the time, really easy plant to get into the hobby with, and I love it a lot. It grows like a weed, especially on driftwood. Just a couple months ago, this driftwood right here and that Java fern right there was like this size, and as you can see, my finger is taller than it, and now look at the size. It's taller than my hand. So absolutely grows amazing. In here, and probably my favorite plants are different kinds of swords. I don't have any Amazon swords, although there's a bunch in my local fish store. I just don't really like them that much, and we have a bit more options for swords. Right here we have, this is called a rose melon sword. You can see it's got that purple kind of green tint, I'd say, to it. Green leaves, and really cool. Really different coloration. I really like it a lot. So this one is just a small one, and as you can see, it's getting that huge leaf because the light that is faced more towards the light. So I'm going to move that out into the I'm debating whether or not actually I want to move it out into the middle, because I don't think it would look too good, but it will grow better. Right here, green melon sword, just basically huge leaves, but it's all green. And then behind that, we have a Kleiner bar sword. The leaves on this grow taller than the green melon sword, and they're skinnier, and also have that same kind of coloration as the rose melon sword. So you can see kind of the purplish red. There's a new leaf right there growing. It's doing really great over in the corner. So that kind of gives you an idea if you ever want to keep Kleiner bar swords, kind of grow them. I'd say put them in a place where they're not going to get too much light, but also they're going to get enough light, and that'll really make them pop. You can see, really great over there. It looks beautiful. And also we have just a little Anubias nana on a rock, another rock, but nothing is growing on that. The fish in this tank, I mean, with one filter, this tank is kind of overstocked, but it's okay. There's enough plants and kind of filtration power just from that one filter to handle the bioload. This tank's been established for about 2 years, and only one of my fish has died, and that was one of the neon tetras. There's 10 neon tetras in here, but now there's only 9 since one of them died, unfortunately. I have 5 Serpae tetras. We've got 2 standard ones, and then 3 of the long fin ones. Here's another standard one. We have a Rachawi Keelyfish in here. I'm not sure where he is. He's not at the top. But definitely, probably I think he was the most expensive fish. He was $20. Absolutely gorgeous. Oh, there he is. Right there. You can't really see him. He's kind of hiding in the shadows of that plant. You can see his eye right there. I wish he would come out. But actually my channel banner is a picture of him. And then this was supposed to be on my centerpiece fish, but we have a nice big golden ram cichlid, really cool fish. Up here is the Richowie killifish. So he's picking at snails, you know. Absolutely gorgeous fish. It's got that beautiful pink with red stripes and then those blue fins with even deeper red spots on them. And then these guys were actually a donation from my friend who was dealing with an ick problem, and the rest of his fish died. So he went ahead before these guys, you know, passed on from ick. He gave me 2 black skirt tetras, and they're doing amazing in here. They really like it. I was just gonna give them away back to the store, but I ended up really liking them. And you see I have a bunch of snails in here. Not only does the killifish eat them, but I have 2 tiny dwarf puffers in here, which from what I've read, most people, you know, can't keep them in a community tank because they nip the fins of, you know, the other fish, and other people have kept them in a community tank. I've been lucky enough to get some that just kind of stay themselves and don't nip the fins of the other fish, but are still active. So I know they're happy and healthy because I see them, you know, plundering around up front. Right now they're just scared of me, but whenever I'm just sitting quietly and watching the tank, they'll come up to the front area and kind of play. They'll kind of, you know, eat the snails, have a bunch of fun with that. And for food for these guys is just, you know, standard size tropical pellets. I'm not really gonna open this because I mean they're just standard fish food pellets. And then I'd say once a week I put in some frozen brine shrimp for them, you know, just to keep their colors popping, really beautiful, really bright, and ooh, he looks really nice right there. And make sure they're all healthy, you know, give them kind of a treat. And yeah, that's pretty much it for my fish tanks, guys. So I really appreciate you watching. Please remember to give the video a thumbs up. It'll really let me know if you're liking the content, and hit the subscribe button. I try to upload every other day, and I've got some fun stuff coming for you guys. So be sure to be subscribed, give the video a thumbs up, and if you have any suggestions on what you think I could do next, or have any suggestions with my fish tank, then go ahead and leave them in the comments. It would be greatly appreciated. Once again, thank you guys for watching, and goodbye.